This is question 35 of Civil Engineering paper of GATE 2020 forenoon session. The soil profile at a site up to a depth of 10 meter is shown in the figure. The soil is preloaded with a uniform surcharge of 70 kN per meter square at the ground level. The soil unit weight of the respective layer is shown in the figure. Consider unit weight of water as 9.81 kN per meter cube and assume that the surcharge is applied instantaneously. Immediately after preloading, the effective stress at points P and Q respectively are. So in this question, the soil strata is given, the unit weight of each layer is also given. The groundwater table is at depth of 3 meter. A surcharge of 70 kN per meter square is applied on the top. Now we need to find the effective stress at point P and Q immediately after preloading. So there are 4 options given. We need to select the right option. So this question is from the topic of consolidation of soil. So just quickly recall that theory which will be needed for solving this question. So in consolidation we have studied when any additional load is given to the soil, then instantaneously, that is at time t is equal to 0, the stresses is taken by the pore waters, and at that point the pore water is maximum and the effective stresses is 0. With the time when the pore water is squeezed out, then the pore water pressure gradually decreases and the effective stresses increases. At the end of consolidation, or we can say at the time t is equal to infinity, when the pore water is 0, that is all the pore water is expelled out from the soil, then the pore water becomes 0 and the effective stresses is maximum. So in this question we need to find the effective stress instantaneously after loading. So we know just after loading the effective stresses is 0, that is all the stresses due to extra load is taken by the pore water pressure. So effective stress will be as same as earlier. Whatever amount of effective stress is applying before this loading, that will be the effective stress just after the loading. So we need to calculate the effective stress at P and Q. So sigma dash at P is equal to, we know the equation, total effective stress is equal to total stress minus pore water pressure. So at point P, the total stress is due to the overburden soil. So the stress is unit weight into this depth of the soil. So 18 into 3. 18 into 3. This will be your total stress at point P minus pore water pressure. So since groundwater table is at this level only, so the pore water will be 0. This pore water pressure will be 0. So we know at the groundwater table this is called phreatic line and it is subjected to atmospheric pressure. So always remember, at groundwater table the pore water pressure is 0. So the effective stress becomes 18 into 3, that is 54 kilonewton per meter square. Now we need to find the effective stress at point Q, sigma dash at Q. So the effective stress is equal to total stress minus pore water pressure. So total stress at point Q is equal to unit weight of this soil layer into this depth plus unit weight of this soil layer into weight. So 18 into 3, 18 into 3 plus this 20 into 4, 20 into 4. This is your total stress minus pore water pressure. So at point Q, the pore water pressure is equal to unit weight of water into distance of groundwater table from this point. So this is 4 meter. So unit weight of water is 9.81 into 4. So when you calculate this one, you will get this 18 into 3, that is 54 plus this is 80 minus this is 4 this one. So ultimately you will get this 4, this is 4, 8 plus 5, 39.24. So you will get the answer approximately this will be 95 kilonewton per meter square. So the right answer or the effective stress at point P is 54 and at point Q is 95. So see the option. The option number D will be your right answer. For detailed lecture on this compressibility of soil, you can watch lecture 26, compression characteristics of soil, geotechnical engineering 1 by Professor D.N. Singh, IIT Bombay. Thank you.